Great auto and renter's rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
Belly Brothers Auto Tech is the bark of the town. Belly Brothers is one of the top-rated local auto shops in South Dakota. From an oil change to transmission repairs, they'll treat your car with exceptional service at reasonable rates, with plenty of financing options also available. Holding an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau since 2008, Belly Brothers will get your tail wagging. And visit Jennifer Young next door for your tax accounting needs.
The last great sale of the year is on at Danny Manholt Rapid Chevrolet. Shop over 350 used vehicles, GMCs, Rams, Fords, Chevys, imports, and more, including GM certified pre-owned. Buy with no money down and make no payments until spring 2025. Local and national lenders available and all applications accepted. And lower rates mean lower payments. Plus, buyers on site paying top dollar for all trades. Hurry! The last great sale of the year ends December 31st at Danny Manholt Rapid Chevrolet or DannyManholtRapidChevrolet.com.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Great news. I just got the State Farm personal price plan on our home and auto insurance.
You told our agent about my thing for romance novels?
No, you don't have to get that personal. Our agent just helped me choose affordable options to create a personalized price just for us.
Oh, sweet. Then you won't believe the love triangle Jen is in now.
Contact me, State Farm agent Scott Carlson, to create your personal price plan today.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability and eligibility may vary.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
When you ask for Black Hills Surgical Hospital, you ask for someone who believes in hospitality. You ask for someone who treats everyone like a VIP and believes the absolute best shouldn't cost more and makes you feel comfortable, even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the little things as much as the big things. You ask for someone who treats you like you are loved, because you are. Black Hills Surgical Hospital. Ask for us by name.
This is big. Every used car, truck, and sport utility are priced below book at Danny Manholt Rushmore Honda. Choose from Ford and Chevy trucks nearly $10,000 below book. Jeeps nearly $5,500 below book. Imports over $7,000 below book. Shop a lot full of used cars, trucks, and SUVs, imports, and domestics. And every one of them priced below book value. Some nearly $10,000 below book. Plus low financing available for up to 72 months. See us at Danny Manholt Rushmore Honda or RushmoreHonda.com.
Hi, this is Nate Brown reminding you to join the Nate Brown Show live weekdays from 4 to 6 p.m. It's Rapid City's sports talk show and Rapid City's only call-in radio show with big-name guests from across the country to the local sports coverage you just can't get anywhere else. Join the conversation every weekday for thought-provoking sports talk. This is your show. Don't miss the Nate Brown Show from 4 to 6 p.m. on 106.7 FM and 1150 a.m. and stream us all the time at foxsportsrapidcity.com.
How do we solve our patients' hard-to-solve medical problems? Our doctors and specialists collaborate, sharing their vast knowledge and Mayo Clinic's unique expertise. It's this working together that helps solve our patients' hard-to-solve medical problems. Monument Health, proud member of the Mayo Clinic Care Network.
When you ask for Black Hills Surgical Hospital, you ask for someone who believes in hospitality. You ask for someone who treats everyone like a VIP and believes the absolute best shouldn't cost more and makes you feel comfortable, even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the little things as much as the big things. You ask for someone who treats you like you are loved, because you are. Black Hills Surgical Hospital. Ask for us by name.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
It's time for Happy Honda Days at Danny Mennel Rushmore Honda. Shop the area's best selection of pre-owned Hondas and Honda certified pre-owned. Get financing as low as 1.99% APR on certified pre-owned CRVs, HRVs, and other select models. 1.99. Plus, shop a lot full of used cars, trucks, and SUVs, imports and domestics with financing as low as 5.79% APR for up to 72 months. See us at Denny Mennel Rushmore Honda or RushmoreHonda.com.
Now that we're in the final quarter of the year, it's time to start thinking about the 2022 tax year. W-2s and 1099s are scheduled to be out in January, but don't worry, Jennifer Young's Bookkeeping Services has you covered. They stay on top of the ever-changing tax laws impacting small businesses and corporations. Jennifer Young's Bookkeeping has your best interests at heart. Don't wait until the last minute. Get a head start on your 2022 taxes. Call Jennifer Young or go to jenniferyoungsbookkeeping.com or find her on Facebook.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports. It's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
At Dakota Discount RV, our mission is to make your RV experience fun and easy by providing quality recreational vehicles, competitive pricing, and professional sales and service. We're proud to offer the finest names in RVs. Our big inventory of fifth wheels, travel trailers, and toy haulers allow us to save customers thousands of dollars compared to most dealers. Come see us at either of our two locations, 3330 East Mall Drive, Rapid City, or 11200 JB Road, exit 48, Somerset.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
Would you buy your insurance from a cartoon character?
What's up, Doc?
Cartoons are good for a laugh, but when you're in an accident or you need your home covered and need help, it's no laughing matter. That's why you need a real person like Lance at Van Z Insurance Associates. It's not just simple insurance either. Lance has you covered with home, life, auto, and business. Van Z Insurance is your place to call. Stop by today or give Lance a call at 605-393-2399.
Melissa Christensen with Engel & Volkers is a trusted real estate advisor in the Black Hills. She brings precision, dedication, and clear communication to every transaction. Melissa focuses on service, not sales, always putting her clients first. She's also passionate about supporting local youth activities, helping to strengthen communities and build a brighter future for our kids. Whether you're looking to buy or sell, Melissa is here to guide you every step of the way. Stop in or call Melissa Christensen with Engel & Volkers today.
Agriculture is like no other business.
We're back to Carroll Higher Gymnasium, where we will pick up boys action in this holiday doubleheader with the host school Rapid City Stevens and the visiting school Huron Tigers. Let's recap the girls' game real quick. Finals number on that. The Raiders forced 20 turnovers and only turned the ball over themselves 6 times. And in the second half, shot 57% from the field, 6 for 6 from the line, and 22% from 3. That really propelled them to the big win after trailing 2 at half. The Tigers were 6 from 10 from the free throw line in the second half. 2 of 5 from 3, with Hines creating some, and 6 of 14. So they stayed pretty consistent, adding some 3 balls. But and the rebound category was also pretty close. 29 Raiders, 25 Tigers. So Raiders just cleaned some things up and started converting on baskets and free throws and went on to the 55-39 win. For the boys game here, we should have a good one between the Raiders that are pretty balanced but have a handful of seniors that have got game experience for quite a few years here at Stevens, especially when you talk about, for the Raiders, Minka Hawley, Daylor Segrist, and Kaylin Brooks. Then splash in some other senior support and some support of some of the underclassmen we saw during the JV game, and the Raiders have a fairly formidable lineup. Getting the start tonight for the Raiders will be senior number 0, J.D. Green.
Forward, 6'4", senior number 2, Minka Hawley.
Minka Hawley, the senior.
At guard, 6'3", senior number 11, Daylor Segrist.
Daylor Segrist, senior, will get the start tonight. Number 11.
20, Kaylin Brooks.
Senior Kaylin Brooks, number 20.
And at center, 6'4", senior number 25.
And rounding out will be Dylan Sismonski for the Raiders. Head coach Chris Stabner said coming off last year where, they had high expectations with the good crew, but couldn't get to the state tournament, says, they're on a mission. They've got some unfinished business, and just said they're really working on, being more consistent, not being defined by inconsistencies. And he'll focus their effort on defense and try to really pressure the ball and handle the boards. On this one, the Tigers come out of this one with possession off the jump. Jonathan Peterson was out front. This one's shot by number 40. It's short. That was Chase with the miss. Hawley with the miss off the transition. The Tigers push back, no foul, but the ball's in the crotch. That was number 30, Elwine, that put the ball up. It got caught between the glass and the rim. And that'll be Raider ball on the jump. And let's see here, trying to find the last starter for the Tigers is number 12, Colton McNeil. So the Tigers start with Wentz, McNeil, Peterson, Elwine, and Chase. Segrist kicks it back over to Green. Green at the top. Over Szymanski. Szymanski to Hawley. Hawley to Segrist. Segrist thought about three. No, not there. Green kicks back. It's over to Brooks in the corner. He looks to Szymanski, pulls back out. Green with 3 on the shot clock. Dips. Brooks has to put it up, and no shot. And he drew air, so shot clock violation. Good defense there by the Tigers. And that has to please longtime successful head coach Tim Budenhagen for the Tigers. McNeil stops his dribble, defended by Hawley. Swings it over to Chase. Chase back over to Peterson. Peterson to McNeil. McNeil thought about going left, picks up his dribble, goes back to Peterson. Peterson takes Green on the dribble, backs out. No, not there. McNeil for 3. It's off. Good box out by Segrist. He'll come out and sprint down the far side of the floor of your screen. Green thought about a 3. Dribbles, kicks and sets. Szymanski on the baseline. Over to Hawley. Segrist. Hawley flashes, not there. Szymanski sets the screen. Segrist backs out, wants to reset. Gets it over to Brooks. 12 on the shot clock. Green, three-pointer. It loses the handle and just falls into Chase. Long 3 for the Tigers. No, not there, but Peterson on the follow. No one's there to box out. Easy 2. Tigers will lead this one early, 2-0. Hawley, little back cut. Got Peterson on his back and lays it in for an easy 2. Raiders come right back to tie it up. Elwine out front. He'll take Brooks on the dribble. Stops, pops, 2. Good looking shot there by the junior Blake Elwine. Hawley and the Raiders right back down, and it rims out. Could have had an and 1, but he'll go to the line for 2. That one's going to be on Peterson. And Hawley will go to the line for 2. He'll make the first. Close it to a 1-point Tiger lead. It's on the stripe for the second. Good. Tie ball game here off of the throws from Hawley. And he'll pick up McNeil. Peterson backs down. Green kicks it back out. Wide open is Wentz, and he'll drain the 3-point goal there. Wide open was Trace Wentz, senior guard. Tigers by 3. Hawley at the mascot on the far side. Over to Brooks, bottom of the logo. Green waits for players to clear. They don't. Segrist pops out. 10 on the shot clock. Brooks will take it in on the dribble. No foul. Yes, foul called. And Brooks with a good strong take. Senior, number 20, Kalen Brooks, will go to the line for 2. 2 team fouls on the Tigers, none on the Raiders. Let's see if Brooks can convert and bring the Raiders within 1. He makes the first. Brooks, senior, also played football, had a good football year for the Raiders. That one goes in and out, and a foul on Hawley. Trying to keep that rebound alive for the Raiders. Raiders trail by 2. Elwine brings it down. Gets over to Chase. Chase out to Peterson. You'll get Peterson. Rolls it over. Open again is Wentz. And Wentz again for 3. Coach Stabner wants to talk about it. He's going to call a timeout. It's a 30. We'll be right back.
Which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
We're back. Raiders bring it up. Brooks gets to Hawley. Hawley over to Green. Green back to Hawley, but it's tipped. And then off Hawley. Wentz tipped it. Hawley tried to grab it. Turnover on the long diagonal pass from the Raiders. And Raiders will make some substitution. Coming in will be Seth Paugh and senior Jess Christensen. For the Tigers, number 22, Colby Hofer checks in. Segrest now will pick up Wentz. Hofer, partially blocked by Hawley, got up. And it'll come back down for the Raiders now. Segrest over to Paugh. Paugh to Hawley. Segrest for 3. Good! That one rimmed, rolled, but softly went in. Big basket for the Raiders. And senior, number 11, Daylor Segrest. Hawley, see if he dunks here. Dunk! Left-handed dunk by Minka Hawley out for the turnover. Tied up. Senior, number 2, Minka Hawley. Instant offense and a throwdown for the Raiders. Chase with the good turn on Christensen. Tough 2 and in. Good basketball by both teams. Davis Chase, sophomore. Long, strong, skilled inside. That's tough guard. And a foul now right back down on the other end. And that one's going to be on Hofer. And it'll be Raider ball. Third team foul. That one's out from Segrest to Christensen. Paugh now. Dribbles over to Segrest. Brooks on the dribble is going to take. Drives hard, no foul. Ball's loose. Rolls around, and it's going to be Huron ball. Good hustle by both teams. I think Brooks wanted a foul. Went hard to the basket. Seemed to be contact. No call. And here comes Elwine. Elwine now to the 8th grader who we saw in the JV game. That's number 50, Carter Porish. 6'4". He'll be guarded by Christensen. Hands it off to McNeil. Hawley, he'll swing around. Wentz guarded this time by Segrest. Hofer will drive in on Paugh. He'll turn. Paugh holds his ground. Porish for 3. No, he stepped back and didn't dribble. And that's a travel and a turnover. Raiders now have a chance to tie or take the lead here off the turnover by Porish. Paugh, Hawley, Segrest flashes, not there. Brooks on top, over to Paugh. Looks for Hawley on the baseline cut. Segrest really getting guarded tough by McNeil. Brooks, Hawley, wants Christensen to set a screen, doesn't use it, now he rolls. Christensen gets it inside, and he walks. Took a little double back hop step, anticipating contact. Wasn't there, and his momentum just made him slide when he didn't want to, so a turnover right back to the Tigers. Kleinsasser for the Tigers will bring it up. Buttenhagen using different players here. I don't know this pace will be frenetic with the Raiders. Over to Hofer. Kleinsasser 3 off. Hawley with the good box out of portion rebound. He'll race down the other end. Get it to Brooks. Brooks thinks about it. No, Paul kicks out. Segrist wide open. 3. Good. Raiders lead 13-12 with 1 to go in the first period here at Carroll Higher. Boys Class AA. Good flash replace between Elwine and Chase, but unlucky. Just rolls off for Chase. Good looking play. Everything executed well. Just did not get the shooter's roll. Brooks now with the defender on his back. Can't finish. Pause there after the Christensen keeps it alive. Hawley 3. No, it's off. Christensen's there again with good position. He'll get it out to Brooks. Fresh shot clock. The little difference here. About a 3-second difference. Clock and shot clock. Stabner calls a call. Makes the call, excuse me. Segrist backs it out. 15 to go on the shot clock. 15 to go on the shot clock. 18 in the game. Segrist directing traffic. Now the count starts with the 5. He'll break that count. And a tough shot attempt, but Elwine's right there, and Elwine says something. Nobody sees it. A good block, great positioning. Knew Segrist was their guy. And now the Raiders have 3 seconds on the shot clock to get off a shot. Hawley, 3, off. Unlucky. Segrist, though, on the line. If nothing else, that steal attempt by Segrist off the miss of Hawley takes the game clock down to 2 seconds for the Tigers to try to get something. Elwine, long lean, will throw it long. Chase, long three-pointer off the mark. Rim. Good first half. Raiders lead, or first period, excuse me. First quarter, Raiders lead 13-12. You're following Raider basketball on GoRaidersLive.com, liveticket.tv. We'll be right back after these words from our sponsors.
Community banking should be kind of personal. That's because there's no one-size-fits-all when it comes to you. Fortunately, Security First Bank gets that. And that means you get more, too, like online tools, in-person expertise, and tailored banking solutions for your family or business. So, from balanced budgets to bucket lists, we're the bank for all you're doing. Security First Bank.
Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your home team or reach the region and state. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Dylan Kessler today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
Wentz with the ball here. Chase, strong move down low, and he'll go off glass for 2. Tigers regain the lead here as we open the second quarter. Hawley to Paw. Hawley flashes. Szymanski flashes. And for the Raiders is number 21, Dalton Szymanski. They'll turn it over back to the Tigers. Elwine will handle the ball. And he's going to be fouled on the floor by Hawley, who Elwine gave a little shake and then went to his right. That's going to be a tough matchup for the Raiders. Elwine has good handles, and he is a 6'9", skilled, lanky junior guard is listed at. So that's a tough matchup for not just Raiders, for anybody. Raiders still trail by 1. McNeil with 3. That one's long and hard, and good rebound by Segrist with Wentz challenging. Get it up to Pa. Pa will take it on the dribble and up, and it's blocked by Chase, followed by Szymanski, but we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball. Raider basketball.
And it'll stay with the Raiders here. That one's off, and Elwine will corral it and bring it to Chase. Chase to McNeil. McNeil, 3! Can't give him too many looks there. And that one was wide open for the senior, number 12, Colton McNeil. And the Tigers open up to a 4-point lead. Brooks on the left side. Over to Pa. Pa skips it. Szymanski for 3, short. And rebound by Wentz. Peterson will bring it all the way, flush it to McNeil. No, we're going to have an offensive foul. And a good job there holding the ground. The Raiders draw the charge. Brooks. Push it into Green. Green will bring it up. Tells Pa to switch over. Pa, top of the key. To Green. Brooks down low. He's looking at the paint. Wide open is Szymanski. Brooks takes it. Kicks it out to Pa. Pa for 3. Off. Wentz. Elwine. Layup. Boy, his length really allowed McNeil to throw that pass kind of high. Thought it would go out, but the length of the 6'9" Elwine just helped that. Brooks, good position inside. Good pass, and he'll get 2. Raiders keep it at 4. Chase. That one's long. Brooks is there. Elwine tries to steal it. Looks like he got hit. Pa is going to be fouled on the ground. So Pa with the take. And it's going to be a foul on the ground. So it'll be each team with 1 team foul. Checking out for Huron is Peterson. Checking in is number 14, Logan Landecker. And we'll have a 30-second timeout for Huron. We'll be right back on GoRaidersLive.com.
Where can you get surprisingly great rates on auto and renter's insurance? At State Farm. I'm State Farm agent Matt McCormick, and I'm your one-stop shop in Rapid City for protecting your car and your stuff for surprisingly great rates. So stop looking around. Call me, State Farm agent Matt McCormick, for surprisingly great auto and renter's rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
Belly Brothers Auto Tech is the bark of the town. Belly Brothers is one of the top-rated local auto shops in South Dakota. From an oil...
Both teams will break the timeout here. 5:14 left, quarter 2. Raiders trail by 4, 15-19. It's been a pretty good one, but like a lot of teams... Number 30 for the Tigers, 6'9". Blake Elwine, the junior, is a matchup problem. Wentz now in the front court for the Tigers. Swings it over to Landecker to Chase. Chase over to Elwine. Elwine, left-handed, shot. In and out. Beat a pass. Monsky now to Segrist. Segrist pushes it out to Brooks. Brooks top of the key. Hands it off to Green. Green, corner. Paw off. Gets his own rebound. Goes inside. Rejected by Chase. Goes right to Elwine. Elwine picked by Green. No, goes over to Leyendecker. Good hustle there by Green. And Leyendecker was in the right spot. Chase for three. Brooks challenges. Segrist with the tough rebound. Good rebound there by Daylor Segrist. Paw. Brooks. Brooks kicks out. Green. Segrist. Long three. Not there. Says Monsky battles. Tries to get it. Brooks battles. Not there. Coming out, it was Wentz. Wentz will take it. And it'll be a block on Segrist. And Wentz will go to the line. That'll be 2 team fouls for each team now. That's Segrist's first. He's done a pretty good job of just staying out of any foul trouble here. Stayed 19-15 for a while. Both teams getting up and down. Good defense, tough rebounding. Just can't find the basket. Wentz here if he can break it. No, that one's short. And he'll reset, take a deep breath, and senior Trace Wentz will try to extend the Huron lead from the stripe. And that one's off back iron. Brooks with the rebound, and he'll get it over to J.D. Green, the senior. Number 0 will run this point here. Looks like he's going to step 3. No, Paw, another 3. That one's off. Brooks with the tough rebound. Slides it into Paw. Paw. Dribble it out of there. Chase and Elwine have really affected shots. Christensen now at the top of the key. Swing it back to Paw. Paw thinks about a 3. Kicks it back to Christensen. Christensen looks corner. No one's there. Kicks it out to Brooks. Brooks, 3. In and out. Unlucky there. Kalen Brooks, a good look. Just wouldn't fall. Elwine now. Take it with the left hand. Drives the pass into McNeil. McNeil's flared out to Wentz. Wentz, long 3. Good. Tigers open a 7-point lead now. Green gets it up to Segrist. Segrist. Over to Christensen. Christensen up. 2. Good pass by Green to Christensen. Tiger lead cut to 5. Wentz. Leyendecker. Chase back over to Wentz in the corner. Screen and roll one. A good defense by Segrist. Over to McNeil. Paw gives him room. Elwine with the screen. Chase, couple steps there. No travel called. Leyendecker. Out to Wentz, another long 3. That one's off. Rebound Paw. McNeil comes flying in, can't get it. That's going to give Paw a little room. He'll stop, pop, drop, short. Good thought. Just short. Elwine now. Comes back down, and it's going to be a block. Gave a little shake. Brooks was there, but had to move to get set. It'll be a block and a foul on Brooks. That'll be his first, but that'll take Elwine. Blake Elwine for 2 is they look to extend the lead to the Tigers. The junior, Blake Elwine. First one. Good. Subs coming in. Holly will come in for Paw. For Huron, they'll bring in a pile of substitutes. Juergens will come in. Porish checks back in. Peterson, the senior, will check back in. McNeil and Elwine will stay on the floor. For the Raiders, we'll have Green, Hawley, Brooks, Segrist, and Jess Christensen. Second one, good. And with that, the Raiders will take a 30-second timeout. We'll be right back with more Raider boys basketball action.
To transmission repairs, they'll treat your car with exceptional service at reasonable rates, with plenty of financing options also available. Holding an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau since 2008, Belly Brothers will get your tail wagging. And visit Jennifer Young next door for your tax accounting needs.
The last great sale of the year is on at Danny Manholt Rapid Chevrolet.
We're back, and it looks like we have a update from the FCS semifinal. USD trails Montana State 14-21 with 10 seconds to go in the half. Montana State attempting about a 30-yard field goal here. 28-yard attempt. That one's good. So Bobcats will extend their lead to 10 over USD. So at halftime, or close to halftime, 7 seconds left. Montana State 24, the University of South Dakota Coyotes 14. Back here, Hawley over to Segrist. Segrist baseline, slips in nicely to Brooks. Good pass, good left-handed lay-in. Soft touch there by Brooks. Lead to 5. 24-19 Tigers. Good little take by Peterson. Getting in the paint. About an 8-footer. Hawley now off the bounce. Goes baseline. Porish closes. Up, floater not there. Porish with the rebound. Brooks steals it. Goes up and a foul. So the strength and positioning of Brooks got Porish, who brought the ball a little low. Brooks strips it and will go to the line. Brooks will try to convert two. He's 1 of 2 so far today. First one is too strong. Senior number 20, Kalen Brooks, will attempt his 4th free throw of the day here. And that's good. So he's 2 of 4, and Elwine brings it back up. Juergens, McNeil, Wentz. Back to McNeil, over to Juergens. Juergens looked at Porish. Gets it to him. Porish steps out, guarded by Brooks. Kicks it over. Wentz open. That one's not in. Good rebound by Brooks. Little nudge, but brought up. Segrist over to Green. Green just flips it to Christensen. Christensen had position, but the ball was just floated over his head. Another turnover by the Raiders. Elwine to McNeil. McNeil on the logo. He'll move to the near side, just below the mascot. Elwine looking to back up Christensen. Good help by Green, but they're going to come over and call a foul on Green. And that'll be 4 on the Raiders, so it'll be inbounds for Tigers. McNeil will put it in play for the Tigers. Screened by Porish. Elwine's blocked in there. And they're going to call a foul on Brooks, who held Porish on the cut. So that is his second. He'll get subbed out. Pa will come in. And that'll be the 5th team foul. So now Porish will go to the line. And he'll shoot 2, and they'll shoot 2 until half. 40 seconds to go here. 41 and change. Carter Porish, 8th grader. First throw just off. Porish will reset here. Second. That's good. Tiger lead up to 7 now with about 35 to go in a half. Hawley. Little difference between shot and game clock. Paw out front, backs it up, goes to Christensen. Christensen looks to go green. Green pops it over to Paw. Paw to Christensen. Christensen takes. Shot off. 12 seconds for Huron. Plenty of time for them to get a shot. Elwine is just going to take it. Oh, he picks up his dribble, gets it to Porish. Porish, three-pointer, not good at the buzzer. So at the end of the half, Rapid City Stevens Raiders trail the Huron Tigers 20-27. We will be back after these words from sponsors that are bringing you subscription-free Raider Athletics at GoRaidersLive.com, liveticket.tv.
Shop over 350 used vehicles, GMCs, Rams, Fords, Chevys, imports, and more, including GM certified pre-owned. Buy with no money down and make no payments until spring 2025. Local and national lenders available and all applications accepted. And lower rates mean lower payments. Plus, buyers on site paying top dollar for all trades. Hurry! The last great sale of the year ends December 31st at Denny Menhol Rapid Chevrolet or DennyMenholRapidChevrolet.com.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Great news. I just got the State Farm personal price plan on our home and auto insurance.
You told our agent about my thing for romance novels?
No, you don't have to get that personal. Our agent just helped me choose affordable options to create a personalized price just for us.
Oh, sweet. Then you won't believe the love triangle Jen is in now.
Contact me, State Farm agent Scott Carlson, to create your personal price plan today.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability and eligibility may vary.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
When you ask for Black Hills Surgical Hospital, you ask for someone who believes in hospitality. You ask for someone who treats everyone like a VIP and believes the absolute best shouldn't cost more and makes you feel comfortable, even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the little things as much as the big things. You ask for someone who treats you like you are loved, because you are. Black Hills Surgical Hospital. Ask for us by name.
This is big. Every used car, truck, and sport utility are priced below book at Denny Menhol Rushmore Honda. Choose from Ford and Chevy trucks, nearly 10,000 below book. Jeeps, nearly 5,500 below book. Imports, over 7,000 below book. Shop a lot full of used cars, trucks, and SUVs, imports, and domestics. And every one of them priced below book value. Some nearly 10,000 below book. Plus, low financing available for up to 72 months. See us at Denny Menhol Rushmore Honda or RushmoreHonda.com.
Hi, this is Nate Brown reminding you to join the Nate Brown Show live weekdays from 4 to 6 p.m. It's Rapid City Sports Talk Show and Rapid City's only call-in radio show with big-name guests from across the country to the local sports coverage you just can't get anywhere else. Join the conversation every weekday for thought-provoking sports talk. This is your show. Don't miss the Nate Brown Show from 4 to 6 p.m. on 106.7 FM and 1150 a.m. and stream us all the time at foxsportsrapidcity.com.
How do we solve our patients' hard-to-solve medical problems?
our doctors and specialists collaborate, sharing their vast knowledge and Mayo Clinic's unique expertise. It's this working together that helps solve our patients' hard-to-solve medical problems. Monument Health, proud member of the Mayo Clinic Care Network.
When you ask for Black Hills Surgical Hospital, you ask for someone who believes in hospitality. You ask for someone who treats everyone like a VIP and believes the absolute best shouldn't cost more and makes you feel comfortable, even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the little things as much as the big things. You ask for someone who treats you like you are loved, because you are. Black Hills Surgical Hospital. Ask for us by name.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
It's time for Happy Honda Days at Danny Mennel Rushmore Honda. Shop the area's best selection of pre-owned Hondas and Honda certified pre-owned. Get financing as low as 1.99% APR on certified pre-owned CRVs, HRVs, and other select models. 1.99. Plus, shop a lot full of used cars, trucks, and SUVs, imports and domestics with financing as low as 5.79% APR for up to 72 months. See us at Denny Mennel Rushmore Honda or RushmoreHonda.com.
Now that we're in the final quarter of the year, it's time to start thinking about the 2022 tax year. W-2s and 1099s are scheduled to be out in January, but don't worry, Jennifer Young's Bookkeeping Services has you covered. They stay on top of the ever-changing tax laws impacting small businesses and corporations. Jennifer Young's Bookkeeping has your best interests at heart. Don't wait until the last minute. Get a head start on your 2022 taxes. Call Jennifer Young or go to jenniferyoungsbookkeeping.com or find her on Facebook.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Welcome back to Carroll Higher Gymnasium. Want to thank all the sponsors that provide our viewers with subscription-free streaming of the Raider Athletics. On a nice Saturday here in Rapid City, at the half, Raider boys trail 20-27 to the visiting Huron Tigers. Look at the tail of the tape here from the first half. The Tigers did a good job of taking care of the ball. They had 3 turnovers versus 6 for the Raiders. The rebounding edge goes to Raiders, but it's pretty even. 16 for the Tigers, 18 for the Raiders. And shooting is where the difference is. The Tigers were 40% from the field, 25% from three-point range, and 50% from the stripe, where the Raiders were 28% from the field, 20% from three-point range. They were 4 of 6 for 67% from the line. So with just before we start this second half, we will see if the Raiders can make a few more shots. They had some good looks and good chances. Several of the threes, I remember 3 for sure, three-point attempts. One from Seth Paugh for sure that just looked like it was going in and came back out. Kalen Brooks had one also. So let's see if different half the East basket treats the Raiders better here as we get set for the horn and for the Tigers to have first possession here in second half. There's the horn, and Tigers have broken the huddle and ready to go. It looks like Peterson will inbound to McNeil. On the floor with those two are Wentz, Chase, and Elwine. And Chase and Elwine at 6'7", 6'9", just a matchup problem. And the Raiders will come out on defense with Hawley, guarding McNeil, Brooks. That'll be Dylan Szymanski. Big dunk by Chase there to get the Tigers going. Seagrass and Green will round out the starting for the Raiders, and that's off of, they're having a discussion about it now. Szymanski says it's off Huron. Huron says it's off Szymanski, and it's going to be Raider ball. 29-20 off of the hammer by Chase, and that got Huron crowd excited. Brooks from Hawley, nice pass, but cannot convert. And on the rebound attempt, we're going to have a foul on the Raiders. And that's going to be on Szymanski, his first, team first. And McNeil will get it into Elwine, and he'll bring it right back down on the floor for the Tigers. He goes back, looks for Peterson, and a travel.
Traveling, Raider basketball.
Peterson saw the baseline and just got that foot going before the ball went down. Raiders bring it back up. They trail by 9. 20-29. Brooks back over to Green. Green to Hawley. Hawley. Szymanski step through to Seagrass. Seagrass up on the board, and he's hammered, and it's going to be a foul. He's going to go to the line for 2. And that's going to be on Chase. Oh, no, that's Elwine. It's his second. Seagrass misses the first for Taylor Seagrass. Rare miss for him from the stripe. Seagrass second, up and good. That'll cut the lead to 8 now. Peterson out front. Hands it off to McNeil. McNeil slides back, gets it to Chase. Chase stopped on the baseline nicely by Szymanski. Elwine off the dribble takes Brooks. He's open. Shot, it's a little off. Hawley goes up high, gets the rebound. He'll get it over to Seagrass. Seagrass will want to push. Can't find anybody. Brings it up to the near side on the mascot. Hawley, top of the key. Green, Szymanski. Szymanski looks Brooks, goes out top for Green. Green to Brooks now. Hawley turning that in and out. Hawley gets his own rebound, goes up, throws it up, and is fouled. So I think the entire gym is wanting to know how that lay-in of Hawley didn't go in, but he stayed persistent. Give him credit. He fouled the shot and earned free throws, and he makes the first. Lead trimmed to 7. Holly a second. Good looking stroke there. That's it. 6-point game, 2 possessions. Holly about tipped that one. Szymanski stopped chase behind the line, but gets over to Wentz. To Elwine. Elwine, long pass over to McNeil. McNeil, three-pointer, short, but Wentz is there. Boy, this Huron team is long and rangy at every position, it seems like. Wentz with the nice little 2-point bucket there. We're back to an 8-point game. Holly, Brooks, Szymanski on the layup. Good. Good play there. Well executed by the Raiders. Peterson. And we're going to get official timeout for a knee brace adjustment or a shoe. Something was, looks like a knee brace strap was coming loose, and we got that strapped in. So with 28 on the shot clock, McNeil will inbound to Elwine. Elwine comes over and whispers something. I don't know if they're going to do a little back cut to Chase, looking for a alley-oop. Goes long over the top to Wentz. Wentz back to Chase. Chase stopped, dribble. Wentz on the mascot, back down to Chase. And an offensive foul. Good job there. Excellent positioning by number 25, Dylan Szymanski. Held his ground, took the charge. And that's the kind of defense that Coach Stabner really appreciates. And let's see if that gets the Raiders going here. 2-possession game. Green. Brooks. Inside to Holly. He's stuck up there at the same spot as Szymanski. Floater. Good. Minka Holly starting to heat up for the Raiders. That's just what they need. Elwine with Brooks off the dribble. Stop, stop, dribble, stop. Nice pass over to Peterson. Seagrass blocked as he followed through. I think he caught a little bit of arm. Raider faithful didn't like it, but Peterson will go to the line for 2. Raiders trail by 4. Peterson, first one is hard off the rim, but gets a shooter's touch, rolls in. 5-point lead. 5 minutes to go here. Third quarter. Peterson second. Off. Segrist with the rebound. No. A foul on the rebound. No, we're going to have a lane violation. So we'll reshoot that one. And short. And Wentz was over on Szymanski, but the Raiders get it. And Green, Szymanski, guarded by Chase, slips it into Segrist. Segrist had Elwine come down on him and tried to do a ball fake, but referees say, no, you got air, and that's an up and down and travel. Turnover. Back over to the Tigers. Elwine calmly brings the ball up. 6'9" guard. Long three, Elwine short. Rebound Holly. He's going to sprint out of there. Has Brooks on the wing. Brooks takes it. Brooks takes a baseline, turn, spin, and a travel. Didn't see the travel. It looked like it was going to be a foul. Another turnover. Coach Stabner asking what he did. Joe Beeler says he moved his feet. So here we go. Elwine again will calmly bring this one up. McNeil, little screen. Peterson there to set a little screen. Elwine uses neither, backs up Brooks, kicks it out. Holly almost in the passing lane, and that would have been a poster look on a dunk, but ball off his hand out of bounds. It'll stay Tiger ball with 21 on the shot clock, 4:20 on the game clock, period 3. The Raiders have 2 team fouls, Tigers 3. Elwine drives that long lane, reverse layup. Good, tough shot. Made it look pretty easy. 7-point lead for the Tigers. Holly off the dribble, takes Elwine, and they're going to call a travel on Holly. McNeil gets it in, now checked in for Huron is Hofer. Had some good minutes for the Tigers did. Colby Hofer, senior, number 22. And we're going to have a travel now on Elwine. So it's 3-2 fouls here on Stevens. 1-2 travels here on Stevens here in third quarter. Paw out front. Kicks it over to Hawley. Brooks, Paw, Segrist wide open. 3, good. Raiders cut the lead to 4. 2 possessions. Elwine walks it up for the Tigers. Brooks will stop him at the bottom of the logo. Elwine has chase, little screen and roll. Christensen blocks that off. Good defense by Segrist. McNeil. Elwine, long, 3, short. Rebound, Hawley kicked out though to McNeil. Back to Elwine. Elwine around Paw. Layup, no good. Segrist fights the rebound. Wentz is there. Segrist picks his pocket but is called for the foul. That's going to be his third, I believe. And that would not be a good sign for the Raiders. That is his third, so Segrist will have to come out. He's been making things happen. Green will come in. And that'll be 3 team fouls each. 3 minutes to go. Raiders set up in a press. Oh, no, excuse me, they do not. We're still on here on end here. I apologize. Brooks takes a hard screen, and it's going to be a little illegal. Peterson caught him a little bit on the jaw. Elwine talking to the official about the gamesmanship. You know, one thing some of you realize, some may not. Either way, it's these kids play against each other so much, not just during the season, but on all the traveling teams and if they go to any showcases. So all these very high-performing high school kids in our state know each other and have seen each other in some form of competition quite a bit. There's a foul by Wentz. Christensen had good position. Used his body well to draw that foul. 4 team fouls on here, and no, that'll be 5. That'll be the 5th. So Christensen will go to the line. And Jess with the first one. Good. Nice stroke there. Free throw for the 6'4" senior. Jess Christensen having a nice day. Had a nice last night as well. Brother Charles, playing at School of Mines, is still recovering from a pretty tough knee injury. And best to him. Talked to his dad. He said he's about 90%, and they just want the doctors and the recovery team just want him to be cautious, take it slow, be patient, and get it healed right so he comes back stronger. So good luck to Charles. Anyway, right back here. Wentz on a back cut. Christensen goes up to block it, but they're going to say he caught some arm, and Wentz will go to the line. That'll be Raider 4th team foul, so the next one will also have Huron shooting 2. So Christensen will earn that foul. That's his first. And Wentz will shoot 2. Makes the first. Three-point lead, 35-32, Tigers. Raiders down by as many as 7 and 9 earlier in the first half. This quarter by 7. That one's missed. Tracked down. Brooks tries to get it from Porish. Porish, the 8th grader, strong enough to hang on and draw a foul, and that's the 5th, and so that'll be his third. And that foul, kind of in the open court, will put the Tigers on the line for the rest of this quarter. So Porish will go on the line for 2, makes the first. 4-point lead for the Tigers. 8th grader Carter Porish, number 50. Second one's also good. 32-37, Raiders trail by 5 here. 2:10 to go. Hawley in and out. Dylan Szymanski now in. Paw wraps. Tries to throw it up, but Porish is right there and just takes the ball away from Paw. Elwine will bring it down. Looking to extend. He'll take it on the dribble. Hangs, floats. 2, no foul. 7-point game. Wentz with 12. Elwine with 10. Hawley tries to spin out against McNeil. McNeil doing a good job. He backs him down, and they're going to call an offensive foul as Hawley backs down the smaller McNeil. McNeil held his ground. That'll be another foul on the Raiders. Hawley will have 3. Segrist has 3. Brooks has 3. Brooks comes back, Segrist comes back on the floor for the Raiders. Elwine out front with the ball. He'll swing it over to Wentz. Wentz in the corner, McNeil. He thought about it. Pulls it back, dribbles, takes it in. Elwine, deep, 3, good. Blake Elwine, the junior, 6'9", now has 13. He'll lead all. Lucas Marcus now in for the Raiders.
Checking in for Huron, number 14, Logan Lyon.
Ball will stay with the Raiders. 23 on the shot clock. 56 on the game clock. And the Tigers have extended their lead to 10. Segrist battles with number 23 who's come in. That is Mason Juergens, a junior. He did a nice job defending Segrist. Knocks it out of bounds. Ball will stay right here. Now 22 on the shot clock. Segrist rolls, gets open, thinks about a 3, doesn't, dribbles in. Porish helps assist defending, cuts him off. Segrist caught. Luckily, Green is there. Lucas Marcos is right there. 2 players in the same spot. Segrist now. 3-point. And nope, we're going to have an illegal screen on J.D. Green. So another turnover on a foul, and Elwine will bring it up off the pass of McNeil. Coach Budenhagen shouts directions to his 6'9" junior point guard. And Elwine will tell McNeil to stay out, so he has somebody to pass to as they let the clock wind down. Little difference. 17 on the shot clock, 21 on the game clock. Elwine way out. McNeil now with 12 on the shot clock. Looks to get it back to Elwine. Elwine will take it, guarded closely by Christensen. Christensen on the dribble. Elwine floats, not there. Christensen rebound. Christensen heaves, thinking he only had a couple seconds. He had 6 seconds and he turned and heaved. Don't know if he thought there was a closer differential. And with 2.3 on the clock, that gives Huron a chance for another shot. And knocked away by the Raiders and shot off by Segrist. No good. J.D. Green made the steal and launched the shot, but the officials were waving it off right away. So at the end of 3, Tigers 42, Raiders 32. We will be right back for the 4th quarter following these messages from your sponsors, bringing you subscription-free Raider basketball on GoRaidersLive.com.
At Dakota Discount RV, our mission is to make your RV experience fun and easy by providing quality recreational vehicles, competitive pricing, and professional sales and service. We're proud to offer the finest names in RVs. Our big inventory of fifth wheels, travel trailers, and toy haulers allow us to save customers thousands of dollars compared to most dealers. Come see us at either of our 2 locations, 3330 East Mall Drive, Rapid City, or 11200 JB Road, exit 48, Somerset.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CH.
We're back for the Final quarter here at Carroll Higher Gymnasium. Raiders trail by 10. They'll open this quarter with possession. Raiders will come out with Brooks with 3 fouls, Segrest with 3 fouls. Dylan Szymanski, Minka Hawley, and J.D. Green. Hawley goes up, look on a back cut. Good thing he's got mean ups. Fade away, not there. Elwine just too long, altered the shot. Tigers will have Elwine, Chase, Wentz, McNeil, and Juergens. The junior Mason Juergens. Elwine to Chase on the little screen and roll. Segrest picks him, gets it over to Green before falling out of bounds. Great play by Segrest over to Hawley. Down to Szymanski. Szymanski steps, comes through, goes up, is fouled. Did a pump fake, was strong, got caught under the basket, but put the ball up and got fouled. And that one's going to be on Chase. That'll be his third. Szymanski for 2, makes the first one. Dylan, good throw there. That'll give him 3 points for the night and makes the second. Good job at the line by number 25 there, Dylan Szymanski, and Raiders trail by 8. McNeil brings it up. Hawley goes down. No call on the first go down, but as Hawley went down, McNeil kind of got caught up in that fall and goes down over Hawley, and it'll be a foul on Minka Hawley, and that's his 4th. Coach Stabner asking for an explanation. Official Joe Beeler gives it to him, and it's Tiger ball. McNeil looking, can't find anybody, and gets it into Chase. Chase at the mascot. Elwine now at the mascot. He'll turn, he'll take Brooks on the dribble. Stop, pop, no drop, and Segrest and Elwine tie up, and they call a jump. Segrest was out of there with the ball and on the way, but a jump ball is called. Neither fan base likes that. I think Huron thought it should have been a foul, and Stevens thought it should have been just a steal. At any rate, no one's happy. Coach Budenhagen asked him to wipe off the ball. And we'll reset this one here. McNeil goes long to Elwine, guarded by Brooks, who has 3. Brooks goes down off the dribble there. And we're going to have a foul. Dylan Szymanski there. And I think the players are kind of having a problem seeing where that boundary is of playing hard physical basketball and just getting a little bit too in there. That one's stolen by Green. No, tipped around the length of Elwine. Stole the steal. And a 3-pointer by Wentz to put an exclamation point on that wild just change of possession on that play. Elwine comes down with it, and a foul on Hawley, and that's going to be 5 if they call it on him, 4 if it's on Brooks. And it's going to be on Hawley. And that'll be his night. I don't think that's the way he saw him exiting his night on a foul in the corner like that. But with 6:29, one of the star senior players for the Raiders, number 2, Minka Hawley, will have to take a seat for the rest of this one. Peterson dribbled, guarded by Paw, tough by Paw. Knocked away, Green's there. And he'll take it in to Elwine, and he heels it, misses. Elwine gets it right back up to McNeil. McNeil over to Peterson. Peterson over to Chase. Chase out to Wentz. Wentz on the logo. We'll get it to McNeil. McNeil, Peterson. Peterson looking down to Chase. Doesn't go there. Goes out to Elwine instead. Elwine with Brooks on him. Backs out. And long three. Off. Segrist with the rebound. Up to Paw. Paw finds Szymanski. Szymanski takes Chase on the dribble. A little hop step and good. Strong move to the basket by Szymanski. That's what the Raiders need. They trail by 9. 5:34 to go. Wentz with the nice move. Chase, wide open three. Good. Davis Chase with the three. Long three by Segrist, not good. Rebounded by Chase, hands off to Elwine. Elwine streaks up the floor with the ball, stops at the free throw line. Looked like he's going to shoot. No, goes to Chase, off Chase's foot. Out of bounds to the Raiders.
Checking in for the Raiders.
Dalton Szymanski will check in. Dylan will take a rest. And we're going to have a timeout here. I think we're going to have a full timeout. So we'll be right back after this 60 seconds forward from our sponsors.
And the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
Would you buy your insurance from a cartoon character?
What's up, Doc?
Cartoons are good for a laugh, but when you're in an accident or you need your home covered and need help, it's no laughing matter. That's why you need a real person, like Lance at Van Z Insurance Associates. It's not just simple insurance either. Lance has you covered with home, life, auto, and business. Van Z Insurance is your place to call. Stop by today or give Lance a call at 605-393-2399.
Melissa Christensen with Engel & Volkers is a trusted real estate advisor in the Black Hills. She brings precision, dedication, and clear communication to every transaction. Melissa focuses on service, not sales, always putting her clients first. She's also passionate about supporting local youth activities, helping to strengthen communities and build a brighter future for our kids. Whether you're looking to buy or sell, Melissa is here to guide you every step of the way. Stop in or call Melissa Christensen with Engel & Volkers today.
Agriculture is like no other business.
Back, 4:40 to go. That first possession for the Raiders there off the timeout. Brooks lost the handle on the way to the basket. Tigers come back down, foul on Segrist, and that's going to be 4. That'll be 4 team on the Raiders, only 1 on the Tigers this quarter. So the next foul on the Raiders will put the Tigers on the line. And the Tigers now will take a timeout with a 12-point lead. We'll be right back with the final of Raider basketball on GoRaidersLive.com.
Which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
Community banking should be kind of personal. That's because there's no one.
Tigers inbound. They can't find anybody. They finally do. They throw it, but it's going to be, should have been a 5-second. I don't think anybody touched it. But it went over the half line legally, and Peterson corrals it. Davis Chase over to Wentz. Wentz off the dribble to McNeil. McNeil thought about the three. He'll go baseline on Segras. Kicks out Peterson. Guarded by Paul. Jumper. Not there. Segras. Good defense by Seth Paul there. Segras. Spin. Turn. Stop. And they're calling a travel, and it looked like he just pivoted to go back up. And another travel on the Raiders. That's 3 travels Raiders, 1 Tigers in this half. And I'm not sure that these high school players are used to those being called. At any rate, it was called, and we reset. And Chase steps behind the line. Both officials right on that. Over and back.
Violation, Raider basketball. In for Huron, number 23, Mason Jurgens.
Jess Christensen will inbound. Segras is there. Guarded by McNeil. Segras directs Pa to wheel around. Christensen has Pa. Over to Brooks. Brooks on the top of the key. Szymanski. Christensen. Christensen to Segras. It's pawed away by Elwine. Elwine now on Segras. Now it's a switchback. Another switchback. Paw with 3. Good! Seth Paw. Much needed 3 for the Raiders. They trail by 9 with 3:20 to go. Wentz in the backcourt, guarded by Szymanski. Dalton Szymanski guarding him. Elwine handles it. Back cut to McNeil. McNeil tried to pass it over to Jurgens, but it was knocked out of bounds by the Raiders, and it'll stay right here. Jurgens switches over to McNeil. McNeil floats it up to Elwine, and they're going to call a foul on Brooks to push from behind. And that's going to be 4 on Kalen Brooks. Senior Kalen Brooks trying to hold his ground. And Elwine will make the first one. And he'll also net the second. So 2 more for Elwine from the stripe. That'll increase his total to 15. He and Wentz with 15 apiece. No call there. Huron wanted a legal screen. Segras, 3. Off. Paw, rebound. He'll put it right back up. Rolls around, rims off. No, Elwine comes out with it. Pushes up to McNeil. Easy layup. Tigers extend their lead to 13. And they're going to say Dalton Szymanski stepped on the sideline. And so the Raiders will turn it over. Now the Raiders will make some subs here. Lucas Marcus comes in for Szymanski. So it'll be Pa, Marcus, Segras, Brooks, and Christensen for the Raiders. It'll be Peterson, McNeil, Chase, Wentz, and Elwine for the Tigers. And Peterson looked to draw a foul, but he is traveled. So now we have 3 travels Raiders, 2 travel Tigers in the second half of this one. Segras brings it up, gives the thumbs down sign. Let's see what kind of play they run here. Paul. Back to Segras for 3, wide open, off, but he follows his shot, goes in. Layup for Segras, and there'll be a timeout here. Timeout Raiders, it'll be a 30. We'll be right back after this 30-second timeout.
size fits all when it comes to you. Fortunately, Security First Bank gets that. And that means you get more, too, like online tools, in-person expertise, and tailored banking solutions for your family or business. So, from balanced budgets to bucket lists, we're the bank for all you're doing. Security First Bank.
Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience?
We're back as the Raiders break the huddle. They trail by 11 with 2 to go. Minka Hawley is fouled out. Daylor Segrist and Kalen Brooks have 4 fouls each as the Raiders try to mount a comeback here against the Huron Tigers. This one goes long to Elwine. Gets it over, beats the press. Elwine dribbles around till he's fouled, and giving up the foul is Lucas Marcus, the sophomore for the Raiders. And that'll send Elwine to the line.
Shooting 2, number 30, Elwine.
Elwine at the stripe, his first. Good.
Returning for the Raiders, number 11, Taylor Segrist.
Segrist checks back in. Hofer for the Tigers will check in. Segrist for the Raiders. Elwine lets it go from the stripe. That one's short. And Brooks with the rebound, and he gets it over to Lucas Marcus. Number 1. Paw, Segrist 3, off. Wentz with the rebound. Paw guards him. And Wentz comes out of there, but they'll call a foul on Paw.
Raider foul number 3, Seth Paw, his first.
That's Seth's first foul, but that will take the Tigers back to the line, and sharpshooting Trace Wentz.
Shooting 2 for Huron, number 10, Trace Wentz.
Will step up for the Tigers. Wentz had a nice night, 15 points. He's short on the first one. If he makes this one, he'll tie Elwine with 16, and he does. 13-point lead again now for the Tigers. 1:30 to go. Brooks over to Segrist, and Elwine was waiting for him right there and was a little too close, and he'll get called. His third foul.
Second team foul.
Segrist will go to the line. Or, excuse me, Raider ball, because Huron only has 2 fouls. Segrist a little short. Had the look. Nice turn. Just was short with the release. And the Tigers bring it back up over the half-court line. Peterson to McNeil. McNeil fires it out to Elwine. Brooks will guard Elwine. Elwine, good pass underneath to Wentz. Wentz will lay it in. And with that, he'll lead all scorers with 18. 15-point lead, 56-41 for the Huron Tigers. Brooks, long 3. Line drive, hits the rim, no, off, pause there. He'll step back behind the 3. Now he'll dribble it in. He'll go high over Elwine, and they'll call Elwine for the foul. Must have been on the follow through. Had the block clean on the way up, but must have got him on the follow through, and that would put Paw on the line to shoot 2 for the Raiders. 49 seconds in this one. Looks like the Raiders are going to clear the bench and let some younger kids play. Paul makes the first.
For the Raiders, number 24, Logan Neeson.
42-56. Raiders trail 14. Paulson will come in. Szymanski will come in. Marcus Lucas stays in. Paul comes in. Looks like Purpura's waiting to come in, and number 24, Logan Neeson is in.
And for the Raiders, number 22, Alexander Purpura.
So Paul makes both. McNeil will inbound it. He gets it into Hofer. Hofer back to McNeil. McNeil looking to go to Elwine. Stolen by Neeson. Neeson looking. Neeson for three. Off. Rebound Tigers, and that was number 14, Logan Leyendecker. He'll get it up to Elwine. Elwine to McNeil. Back to Elwine. Elwine will stand by the ball and hold it because the shot clock is off. And the Huron Tigers will make the trip back east with another win here at Carroll Higher, where they have defeated the Rapid City Stevens Raiders by a score of 56-43. And they'll let this run out, and that'll cap it off.
Final score here in Tigers 56.
So the hot shooting of the Tigers there in streaks. And some fouls. Foul trouble by the Raiders, and early steps to the line in each quarter allowed the Tigers to separate the score into a 13-point game. That'll be all for us here from this weekend. So we thank everyone for joining us. It was great to see a lot of the alumni come back. Great crowds both days. We wish everybody here from GoRaidersLive.com and LiveTicket.tv a happy holiday and a happy new year if we don't see you before then. And that'll do it from us. We'll see you next